Hey guys, welcome back to the ATV podcast where every topic's fair game. So sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. So, how we doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright. I'm actually quite tired today.
Yeah, me too, I'm shattered.
Yeah, because I'm feeling the effects of yesterday for us. I say for us. You weren't there.
I was going to say, I don't have a clue. I mean, I'm tired because of yesterday as well, but I'll tell you about that later.
Well, mine's is for Tinto Hill yesterday.
Tinto Hill?
Yeah.
I've not done that in years.
It's actually really good.
It's really easy though.
It is easy. I say that. Some people struggle. But it's easy if you are obviously experienced with cardio and being fit and healthy and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be fair, it was challenging, more challenging yesterday because it was 30 mile per hour winds.
Oh.
And most of the way you're fighting against it. So it did make it a bit harder.
That would make it harder, aye.
So,
because do you know, I had done Ben Ann and Ben Volek before I ever done Tinto Hill.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's probably why you found it. So
yeah. Ben Volek was the biggest one I've done, but no, sorry. I think Ben Lomond's the biggest one I've done. I can't remember the exact heights, but I think Ben Lomond's the biggest one. And the hardest one I've done was Ben Volek.
Do you know what makes it Monroe?
What?
For it to be 3,000 feet or more.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And
so the Himalayas are Monroes, technically?
Technically.
I thought Monroes were just a Scottish thing.
I think it is just a Scottish thing, a Scottish saying of how big.
Oh, so it's just a Scottish word for mountain.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But Tinto Hill is called a hill, even though it's only like 300 feet off of being a Monroe.
But it's not a Monroe.
Yeah, and it's not quite there.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's too small.
Sucks.
It's too small. But yeah, it was good, to be fair. The weather was nice except for the wind. And yeah, it was quite a good achievement getting to the top and stuff with everyone. There was about 12 of us.
Did you do it with your clients?
Yeah, my clients, yeah. So
okay.
Faz was there as well with a couple of her clients. And then, yeah, my clients as well. And it was Mother's Day as well. So
it was.
Yeah, a lot of...
Forgot all about that. Because I'm the worst son
A bad
ever.
son. Oh.
What did you do for Mother's Day?
Climbed Tinto Hill. And
your black son as well?
no, I did go see my mum too.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we went about 4 o'clock, had some steak pie that my mum cooked. We done the clean up, to be fair. This annoyed me, right? You know, Kim, our sister, she's obviously a mum, right? But she was at our mum's house for Mother's Day, so shouldn't she still like participate in the clean up because she's doing it for her mother, even though she's a mum?
I mean, you're not a mum though.
I know. But then my little sister was also arguing like, oh, you should just do it because I'm going to be a mum. I'm like, well...
Alright, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
That was silly. But like,
then that technically,
I think Kim
that technically
should
means Kim's didn't do anything for her mother on Mother's Day.
See if it was Father's Day and you had a kid. And
I would take the piss out of it, yeah.
You went to Collins and you'd built up Ben. Don't clean the dishes, I'm a dad. It's Father's Day. You would, you know you would, so...
Nah, I would take piss out if I was that. I'd feel bad just sitting there.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
You're a liar.
Nah, I would feel bad.
Well, do you know what I done for Mother's Day for my mum?
No, what'd you do?
So, I woke up at 9 o'clock yesterday morning from a phone call, but before I tell you what that phone call was about, we had a wee lunch planned with my mum to go to Bread Meets Bread, and then we were going to go and see the new Snow White in the cinemas. And have a nice wee wholesome day, me, my mum, Amy and Colin. And at 9 in the morning I got a phone call waking me out of my bed for one of my pals, one of the boys at wrestling. And he went, I got your booking for today. And I went, oh sweet, where is it? Braehead Arena. So if you don't know what that is, Braehead Arena is like a massive arena. Like it's where the Glasgow Clan play. It's an ice hockey rink. And it's actually the first place I ever went to see wrestling, and the main event of that show was John Cena and DX versus The Legacy. So it's a venue that means a lot to me. There was 1,500 tickets sold, so it's the biggest crowd that I've ever wrestled in front of as well. So I got up at my bed, my tail between my legs, and waddled into my washroom. And I went, hi, happy Mother's Day. I gave her a hug and all that, and I sat and talked for a bit, and she could tell that I felt that there was something off, and she was like, what's up? And I was like, I get booked on a show. And she went, oh cool, when? And I went, today. She went, oh right, so is it later on? And I was like, no, the show starts at 3 o'clock. And I need to be there in an hour. And she was like, oh, what? And I told her about it all. And she was like, I know, you should definitely go and do it. And even Colin, like your dad, he was like, go and do it. That's a really cool thing to be able to do.
At least she was sound about it.
Yeah, I genuinely did feel horrendous about it. But
you just have to make up for it later.
Yeah. No. Nah. Screw that. I've got away with it, man.
Yeah.
No, but like, I will actually make up for it. But it's one of those ones that it was an opportunity that just arose out of nowhere. Like, see, when I first got told about it, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, it's like,
you wanted it so bad, but it's like, I feel like an asshole.
Yeah. But then also, this is the thing, this is what actually makes the difference, isn't it? To becoming more successful. I
was thinking that as I was walking out the door yesterday with the suitcase. I was like, all of these things that I'm giving up, I better fucking make it.
That's the thing, you give up a lot. Like, I think a lot of people don't see that.
Oh no, they don't.
They don't see those parts.
They don't see me feeling like that either. So people just go, oh, he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to go and do his own thing. He doesn't want to spend time with his family. He doesn't want to sit in the house at night. He doesn't want to go for dinner at the weekends. He doesn't want to, do you know what I mean? They just go, he doesn't want to do that. But no, I am desperate to do all of that. Like, I'm desperate to go to the pub on a Friday night and go out for lunch on a Saturday and chill all day on a Sunday and go back to work on a Monday. I'm desperate to do that.
Do you know, generally, see the amount of times I consider, like, how much easier life would be just doing, like, a 9 to 5. Yeah. And then, like, training after work, going home, like...
I've done that.
Home for 6 o'clock.
I've done that for years. I've done that for years, man. And it was easy. And I moaned back then. But now...
That's what I mean. I feel like everyone just, like, moans no matter your circumstance.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It's just
like, don't get me wrong, I love this.
It's human nature,
sometimes I'm like, there's difficult points of it, like sacrifices that you make that, like, for example, this...
Like, I was going to say, like, today...
We don't really have to do this.
I got home today and I was like, Monday night's the only night of the week that I don't have training. But I need to go out the house and go to the gym and then come here and then come home and then bed.
Yeah.
Like, there's not enough days in the week. It's just, it's wild.
I was saying to Fab today, why does it feel like days just go so fast now? Like,
because we're old now, mate.
I know we are old.
Do you know what I genuinely think this is, right? This is a wee working theory that I've got that I saw on TikTok. So it's not really my working theory, it's somebody else's. When you're a kid, there's so much about life that you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your childhood lasted longer than what you're living now?
Oh, 100%,
like,
yeah.
Years
I feel like my 20s
years didn't go by as fast.
Yeah.
So you're soaking up so much more information on a daily basis. So you've got more memories per day.
Yeah.
So you account for more time within that day.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now you do the same things over and over and over again. So your brain's just switching off to things and you're not taking in the moment. So you're not realising that time's actually going by.
I don't know about that because I feel like with what I do and stuff, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, with the PT side of it, yeah, I've got set hours that I actually go PT folk and that, but in my, like, normal day-to-day, there's always so many different things happening within the business.
Yeah, but it's things that you know things that you've either done before or you know what to do with. It's not things that you need to sit back and learn.
But no, I always challenge myself.
To be fair, you're at a point in your career where you are just like starting out and it is new and it is...
So I don't know, because I don't know why. I think of it, my theory to it is because I have so much happening. It's not so much deadlines, I choose my deadlines and stuff, but I have things I want to achieve, goals, I suppose, like specific goals I want to achieve it in a certain time frame. And I feel like because of that, like, there's times where I think on a Sunday after I do my walk with my clients and that, and I get home and I do meal prep and I sit down and I go, oh, this is my time to chill. And I'm like, oh crap, I didn't actually edit that clip or that. And then next thing you know, like, all your free time's gone because you're like, if I don't do these things, then I'll lose out in the long run, so to say. So then I'm forfeiting, like, actually chill down time and feeling like I've got time.
Do you know what I feel like I've started
to get the result?
I've started doing recently, which is really, really bad and I need to stop doing it. I stay up later at night so that I have more free time rather than just going to sleep.
I do the exact same. Like, I've been sacrificing sleep just now.
Yeah. I've been staying up late watching YouTube and like just watching wrestling so that I can
get that downtime.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been doing
it. It's so bad. Like, I need to be up at 5 every day for work.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where I'm like falling asleep in the car on the way there, and it's I need to start going to bed early.
Yeah, that's funny you say that.
Crazy late. It's like maybe 12.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like I feel like our lives are so different, but also so similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I'm the same. Like I get home today. I finished early. Luckily, so usually I finish. This is a Monday. We always record on a Monday night. I finished at 7 today instead of 8, and usually we're here for like 7:30ish recording, setting everything up, all that. You're probably saying we finish about 9:30, just before 10.
That's if everything goes well as well.
That's it, yeah.
The last time I explained it, like the battery and the thing, and
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many issues. But then that's me coming home, getting everything organised and stuff before even having dinner. So I'm sitting to dinner at 10 o'clock at night and then watching.
You should be going to bed.
I should be going to bed, but I don't have time for that. So yeah, sacrificing my free time. But yeah, this is where I think the success comes in. Now, I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, I'm going to be super successful and all that type of stuff. I look at the success in the aspect of when we get those wee bit extra followers on TikTok, or like we get
post gets really high views,
high views, and that's what I see success in. So I'm like, oh, that was worth it. I was kind of look at it like golf as well. When you hit, people always say when you go to golf, it's that one shot that brings you back, that one amazing shot that brings you back. You hit all these shit shots, and it's that one good one. You're like, I love this sport. And it's kind of the same with this, like, and it's the same with my business and all that as well. That one client that comes and you change their life completely. That's what makes you love it more. So yeah, it's always different.
No, I completely understand that. It's the same with me. Like, it's like if I have a run of bad matches where I don't feel like I'm performing well, but I have that one really, really good one. Like the last couple of weeks for me have been incredible.
Yeah.
Wrestling in Manchester at that Comic-Con, meeting David Arquette through wrestling. David Arquette followed me on Instagram. Like, and then wrestling at the Braehead Arena like yesterday. I wrestled at After Hours. I got to go to Monday Night Raw and get floor seats for free through WWE.
Yeah,
because
that's sick. That is good.
It's like a pure fever dream. See if me 10 years ago could see me now, it'd be buzzing.
Yeah.
Whereas that's
one thing I actually struggle with. Right, this is one thing that Fabs always says to me. Like, I need to be more grateful from where I am. Like, do you not think your younger self would actually look how far you've come and going, wow, you've done well?
Yeah.
But I'm very not negative, but I look at it going like,
you're always wanting to improve.
Yeah, I'm not like sometimes I'll look back and I go, yeah, I've ran my own business for a full successful year. My business has made profit. Like, I've actually done, like, not many businesses make profit, and I've actually got in a really, really good position to even start considering chasing getting my own gym this year and everything, which is like mad when you think about it.
No, I completely get it. I'm the exact same. Like the thing that people always say to me, and it's not even just within my family, even my mates and all that, they'll always go, give yourself more credit.
Yeah.
Because I'll train every night of the week. And I'll have 3 good sessions and that one bad session, so I'll go back and I'll talk about it, and they'll be like, Ben, you just done 3 perfect sessions and you've been in the gym every day and you had a great match at the weekend. Why? Because you failed that lift, or why? Because you couldn't get that drill. Why are you so annoyed at yourself?
It's weird. Like, do you think you have to be like that to become successful?
There's definitely examples of people that haven't been like that have become successful, but I think it definitely does help towards it.
Yeah.
Like, being that hard on yourself is, you need to have an element of that, like, to make it.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree, because then you get comfortable like everyone else.
Yeah.
And I always think, I used to think I was weird growing up because like I would be so, like I used to always like listening to motivational stuff and all that, and my pals would laugh at me because I would always listen to this motivational stuff. But then growing up, especially after like leaving uni and all that, I realised that being the one that's actually different from the group is actually a good thing. Like
I realised that a lot later, but
I've realised that, like, especially nowadays, like, you know, sometimes it's good to fit in a group and have a wee chat and all that type of stuff. But if you're constantly the same as everyone, where you're going out at the weekend and you're moaning about your job every Monday or you have to go to work, like, why is it that this constant repetition doesn't click in people's head like, I need to make a change?
Yep.
And even if they try to make the change, they get pulled back in. And this country is probably one of the worst for it.
Yeah,
like,
the UK's got to do.
What's the saying? Like a bucket of crabs. Like the crabs try and crawl out and every crab always pulls them back down.
I've never heard that.
No, so like if you actually get a bucket of crabs, like if one crab is close to getting out, the other ones pull it back down. So you never have to like actually close the bucket if you're catching crabs. You
That's
just
wild. I
keep
did
it.
not know
You
that.
can keep it open because they pull you back down, and that's what this country is like.
That's mad. I did
Yeah.
not know that. That's quite a cool
Yeah.
analogy, though.
So it's so hard to like actually get to the
Escape the
top.
rat race.
But one of my favourite sayings is it's tough at the top. And the reason it's tough at the top is not because all the things that are going on, is it's because everyone's below you. So you'll never have anyone above you judge you for what you're going through because they've been through it. But all the people below you will judge you because they have no idea what you're going through.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's tough at the top because of the people below you.
Yeah. It's like, I saw a clip for the Modern Wisdom podcast that Matthew McCorkey was on.
Love that podcast.
And it's great, and that's an amazing episode as well. If you've not watched that, go and watch it after you've finished watching this. But he said, whenever I do something, I don't dip a toe in, I'll dive.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do something, give it everything you've got.
Oh,
if it's not for you, it's not for you. Step back and say, hey, I gave it everything I got.
Yeah.
But if you don't dive and you dip a toe in and you don't try your best, you're never going to know what you're going to get out of it. Yeah,
this is like, for me, actually leaving David Lloyd and to start my own business. I just remember talking to one of my friends who has this mentorship, and I asked him a couple of questions like, oh, do you do online coaching? How does it work? And how did you learn how to do these things? And he said about the mentorship.
Yeah.
The MRR agency. Shout out to them. And yeah, I looked into it. And I can remember the guy sitting there saying to me, this is like just one of the salespeople. It wasn't even like Chris who runs it and that, but one of the salespeople. And it's pure buzzing talking about it. And then he ended up saying the price. Oh, mate, my heart dropped. I was like, what? For like a full year, it was $8,000.
What?
Yeah, to be a part of this mentorship. So, I hope they don't mind me saying this, but yeah. But yeah, it was literally the full entire time. I'm sitting there going like, oh my god. And then me and Fabs were trying to save up for a house at the time. And we had so much savings. And they eventually came to a conclusion, like, if you pay this deposit up front, then you can pay the rest month to month type thing. So I can remember, like, okay, I'll need to think about it and all that stuff. And then we had to go talk to Fabs about it and say, so see all that money we've been saving to buy a house, I need to use that to get mentorship and develop my business. How did that go? To be fair, Fabs was actually class about it, to be honest, and obviously question it, but very supportive, and which really helped. So yeah, took the risk, and it's paid off. So, but that was probably one of the biggest fears of my life, because I was working in David Lloyd still whilst working on my business. Like any free time I had, I would be in the cafe, like hidden in the corner, jumping on calls with my mentors, working on the websites and all that type of stuff, and the systems, whilst all my work colleagues around me try to keep it secret and stuff, whilst I've just spent $8,000 on this the business to try and get it up and running. And then it was scary as hell, because I'm like, what if this doesn't work? What if I leave? What if I've just took this risk? Because I got it all set up in December, and then so December 2023, and then it would have been February 2024, that the end of February that I left David Lloyd. So there was pretty much that 3-month period where I was working on everything, and when I left David Lloyd, if I had no clients coming me, I just spent all that money for no reason, and I lost everything, pretty much lost it all.
Fuck.
So that was a risk, and I went in head first, took the risk, and it worked out.
Yeah, man, it did. It actually did as well, because you fucking, everything you're doing is fine. Like, you don't come across like you're struggling at all, ever.
Oh yeah, like, sometimes you got to put on a brave face, because
no, I'm not saying that you're not struggling. I'm just saying, like, there's never been any points where you've had to, what you've said to anybody, like, I can't do this. You've managed to keep a level head with it on. It's fucking,
I feel like it's one of those ones where, again, just being positive towards yourself and chasing the bigger goal and being specific. Like, if you're too busy looking at the big picture all the time, then because one bit of the picture might not be perfect, but then this other bit of the picture is perfect. So then if you focus on that, sometimes that can help you get through that shitty part, and then eventually the whole picture starts to look good, and you can start to visualise what the picture's going to look like.
People always say, like, if you're climbing up 10 floors, you don't do a flight at a time, you do a step at a time.
Yeah.
It's small steps.
But it's how you look at it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's small steps to get to the end, rather than jumping straight to the top.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. It's so true.
Yeah. It's the same with Fabs, actually. Like, once I took that risk and stuff, and Fab's also got kind of fed up doing PT, and she wanted a career path change. And again, we were still trying to save up for a house and stuff. And to be fair, we were in a lucky position. We didn't have full commitment of already having house bills and all that type of stuff, but we were trying to save up and obviously stop as many expenses as possible. And then, Fabs said that she wanted to become an interior designer, and I said, like, why don't you look into the courses and all that stuff and see how it is? And then she looked into it and then seen this course and then decided to like go for it. I said, just go for it. Like, I've took my risk, but she's like, aye, but you've just recently spent this money. Like, shouldn't I just not spend that money as well? And I'm like, just go for it. Like, it'll be
the quicker the two years get into a career that you want,
exactly, yeah. So
the better.
she took that risk as well, and it's paid off. And then because she was doing it whilst at David Lloyd, and then she eventually had the opportunity to get her current job now as an interior designer. She didn't think she would get it because she hadn't got her qualification yet. And I was like, just go for it. Like, try it. If you get rejected, you get rejected. And then she got the job. And then a couple of months later, she left David Lloyd, and then she's loving life. So
That's
sometimes
class.
you just got to, like you said, dive in instead of step in.
It makes me want to do it.
I hope it motivates you as well back at home, because it's good. It's good to always. It's the scariest thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm going through a process. My business just now, we're taking a change, and it's going to change at the end of this month. The end of this. No, we're technically still in March. But by the time this goes out, it's April. So the end of April, the full business is going to be changing, and I can't lie, it's scary because some clients might not like the way it's going to go compared to what it is. But for the business to grow, this is the best way for it to grow, pretty much, so I can provide more for my clients and give better service. It's another risk. But at this point, I'm just like, always just head down, trust the process, and I've just found out that any hole that I get into, I can always figure a way out, no matter how hard or easy it is.
It's a good way of looking at it. It's like if somebody's got a gun pointed at your face and you're up against the wall and you go, this or this, you go, I'll break the wall down.
Yeah. What's the saying from Suits that Harvey Specter says?
Pretty sure that is it.
It's something down like, what's it? If someone's got a gun to your head, and then Mike's like, you've only got like 2 options, but then Harvey Specter's like, no, you've got 1,000 options. 300, I don't know. But let's find it. I actually want to find this.
I know what you're talking about.
Let me. Harvey Specter gun quote. Well, that's short.
Sorry. And if next time Lewis asks you to do something that I told you not to do, what then? I told you that I did not have a choice. Oh, because he had a gun to your head. Yes. And what are your choices if someone puts a gun to your head? What are you talking about? You do what they say or they shoot you. Wrong. You take the gun, or you pull out a bigger one, or you call their bluff, or you do any one of 146 other things. If you can't think for yourself, maybe you aren't cut out.
Yeah.
No, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Harvey Specter's the coolest character ever.
He's so good, yeah. Have you seen, this is kind of going off topic, but have you seen the new Suits that they're bringing out, Suits LA? Oh, did I mention this to you before? No. Suits I think it's called Suits LA, but it's got, see that guy from Arrow?
Oh, come on. No.
Yeah, he's...
No.
Like, I don't know if he's playing Harvey Specter or if
No.
Like, I don't know how it's working. I've just seen a clip of it and I'm like...
No, that's garbage.
So
I really like him. What's his name again? Stephen Amell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell. That's it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Steve, you're great, but come on, leave Harvey Specter alone.
But no, I think I think it's called Suits LA or something, and they are like taking some sort of I seen like one clip of it, and I'm like, oh, this looks good, and then I realised it's kind of like a spin-off of Suits, but it's called Suits LA.
Call it something different and make it slightly different. Don't copy it, man.
It might be good. It might be good.
It won't be the same.
It won't be the same.
There's never going to be a duo in a series like Mike and Ross.
Do you know Suits is actually my favourite?
Mike and Ross? Mike Ross? That is Mike, Mike and Harvey.
Mike and Harvey. I knew what it meant.
Yeah.
But Suits is my favourite TV show of all time.
Same. It's probably the one that I've watched the most. I've watched Friends more. But
but Friends is that one that just always sat in the background?
Yeah, no, but you can't say it like that. That's putting disrespect on Friends.
Yeah, it is putting
Friends is definitely my favourite TV show ever.
I do
that,
like Friends.
Big Bang Theory and Suits.
I do love Big Bang Theory.
Do you know what, actually? I'd put Friends and Big Bang Theory in a separate category. They're sitcoms.
Yeah, compared to Suits.
Suits is an actual show. Like Friends had a running story. We're getting into... this is getting into...
Going off topic.
Way off topic.
But no, Suits is great. Friends is great. Big Bang Theory. And then I'm trying to think of another show that I like. Except for my anime stuff, but you know. Oh, by the way, I know you're not really going to care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Solo Leveling.
You sent me. I actually thought that looked quite good for that.
No, the season 2 is just finished on Saturday there, so that's the last episode of the season, and now like it's so funny, like everyone's crying because they're like, what am I going to do on a Saturday at 5 p.m? Nothing, because like there's no Solo Leveling to watch.
Go to the gym. You dumb anime lovers.
Let's go gym.
Aye, go to the gym, lift heavy circles and cry.
Yeah,
like I do.
Become Sung Jin Woo, big
Who?
aura, the main character, and
Sun Jing who?
Sung Jin Woo.
Ah,
Sung Jin Woo. That's good, kind of like that.
No, honestly, I seen the TikTok you sent me of it the other day with the guy that was doing like a review on it, and it does actually look good and it sounds cool as well.
Yeah,
it's just one of those ones. I don't know if I could sit and watch it, man.
See how you feel with Star Wars and wrestling, and it's like that pure hype where you're like, watch this, and sometimes you send me like wrestling stuff and I'm just like, oh, and then sometimes it makes me go, oh, that's sick, it makes me want to watch wrestling again.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you just need to give things a chance. So
I definitely will at some point, but like I said earlier on, man,
I just want a friend that watches fucking anime. I don't have friends that watch anime.
I think I was just going to stop. I just want a friend. I was like, this is getting...
No, I have friends. I have friends.
We're just talking about cartoons.
None of them like anime.
I just want a friend. So you want to tell your mum?
I do want a friend that likes anime.
I'll try my best, but I'm not promising it.
Okay, fair.
Because you don't like wrestling or Star Wars that much.
See, I do, just not to the same extent as you.
So, like, what if you're going to have the exact same feeling when I watch it and go, it was alright, it was quite good, and then tell you that...
If that happens, I accept it. But yeah, see how you've got your wrestling pals where you just talk about the details of who's this and who's that and that move and this move and, you know, all that type of stuff. I want that with anime. I've got that. I've got it with tennis. I've got it with the gym. I want it with
Can you learn how to do anime?
Can I learn how to do anime?
Oh, well, I learned how to be a wrestler.
No, I'm not learning how to do anime.
You can learn how to go, Hadouken!
What was that?
Hadouken! Is that what it is? What is it?
Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z with Gohan?
I don't know. I was doing the noise that the guy used to do in Street Fighter.
What is it he says again? Oh, Kamiya.
Aye, Kamiya, whatever it is, aye. But the guy in Street Fighter used to go, you can!
Or Hamiya, Kamiya. Oh, don't shout at me.
This is the anime fan, he doesn't even know his phrases.
Do you know, I have one of the worst memories, so yeah, I do forget the names of things.
No, he forgot Stephen.
But Dragon Ball Z is not my favourite.
What is Solo Leveling?
Solo Leveling's up there, but Naruto's probably one of my favourites. Because it's like the first anime I watched. So it's like...
Sentimental.
Yeah, sentimental.
That's why Cena's still my favourite wrestler, even though he's not the best.
Yeah.
It's like, I always watched Cena growing up. Always. He was my guy.
It's weird.
And speaking of Cena, my God, when I went to see Monday Night Raw, and I know this sounds bad that I'm moaning about it, right? Because it was an amazing experience and I didn't even pay for it when other folk were spending £180 to sit in nosebleed seats and I was on the floor 20 feet away from the guy. His music hit and I hit the ceiling. I went, yes! Everybody in the arena booed him because he's turned heel.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, the last time I'm ever going to see this guy live and nobody's cheering for him and he comes out and cuts a heel promo and I was like, I hate this! So much, and it made me so upset. And I was like, Have you
never seen Cena in person?
Yeah, I've seen him twice, but it was when I was a kid, and he was a good guy. So this time I'm an adult, and I'm in the floor seats. I'm the closest to him I've ever been in my life, and he's a bad guy. And I was like,
I find it so weird that they made him a heel.
Don't know, man. I get why they've done it. It's like he's not been a heel his entire career. Like he was a tweener when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics. Like it was never an actual heel.
Yeah.
And he's always wanted to do it. And it's just
doesn't suit him, but
it doesn't. It'll have ruined his retirement run for me. And it's actually upset me. I don't think he'll be a heel the entire year. His last match is in December. I think he'll be a heel until WrestleMania, maybe disappear for a few months, and then he'll come back to make the save on some big heel, and he'll be a face again, and it'll be... I hope. I really hope. But, mate, I swear to God, if he's a heel for this entire run and retires as a heel, I'll never forgive WWE.
Do you want to be a heel?
I like both. I like being a face because I like it when folk cheer for me.
Yeah.
It's pure narcissistic sounding, but it is like, see when you get that pop, it's good.
Yeah.
But I think being a heel would be more fun in a performance act.
Yeah. I kind of want you to become a heel
aspect.
so I can just chuck things at you.
I mean, you get flung out.
That's fine, I'll take it.
Takes his chair, man.
Yeah. Just like a pint and just be...
Oh, God.
Or just like... Yeah, just so
To be fair, you'd probably be allowed to do that if I okayed it. Like, see if we planned that as a spot.
Okay, yeah.
God, I'm getting the game away here. Stop.
But then also, like, just being able to call you all sorts of names instead of going, come on, Ben!
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be like, I don't know.
My mum said she couldn't watch me if I was a heel. She said she wouldn't want to come.
Yeah, I think about it, because she always shouts, come on, Ben!
I genuinely think she would still cheer.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think she would find it hard to boo you. But see what's the guy that's, what they call him, he's a shit Logan Paul, or Jake Paul.
Lee McRae.
Oh, it's so funny. I love that chant. That's a good chant.
He's a guy that actually went out his way, and I don't know your name, so I'm really sorry if you're watching this. It's a guy, one of the fans went out his way to get a blue t-shirt and a blue hat made, like John Cena style.
Oh, I've seen it.
It said, shite Jake Paul
I've seen that.
on both of them, and I was like, that is the best thing I have ever seen in the crowd.
At least he's got a fan.
Like, oh, mate, I think that's class. I don't even know what else to say. I just think it's brilliant. So, whoever you are, keep doing it, and I want to see some Panther stuff too.
Oh, speaking of the Panther stuff, what's happening with yours?
Oh, what, the t-shirts?
Yeah.
The t-shirts are in
posted
order.
that on social media or something?
Yeah, so I want to get the t-shirts made.
Do you know, I can't lie there, see with that pause, I thought I wasn't allowed to mention it.
No, it's fine. I didn't know.
That's how I was like...
No, I didn't know what you meant. But the t-shirts, no, they've been up on the podcast anyway, the wee teaser at them.
Oh yeah, so they have.
They'll be coming this year at some point. I wanted to have them for the May show, for the May Garage show, but I'm not sure about that now because it's getting quite close and it's quite a big order and they're coming from America, so it might end up being probably the end of summer now before the t-shirts are in. But this year, 100%, there will be Panther merch available at ICW and Blockbuster and anywhere else that you might find me.
Me. Yeah.
That's a good way to wrap it up, actually, I think.
Yeah.
That was quite a fun episode, talking about your life and talking about me being a wrestler and being annoyed at John Cena.
Yeah. We actually are getting better at just coming up with topics.
Yeah, I know. Like, we, for the last 2 episodes, haven't even had a topic in mind. And
we literally, it's so weird, we literally just have a starting point and then we go from there and then it's like,
and we just bounce off each other. Yeah. It's quite good. I mean, I still think that we need to have an idea for topics for some episodes because sometimes it just feels like we're rambling on.
Yeah.
But
give us something, if you think anything that's like obviously a game part of the show, if it's more questions, like something that you think would be a good segment in the episodes that we can also take from, that would create good clips and all
also
that as well.
Topics of discussion, anything you want to hear us talking about, any questions you've got for us. We could do a Q&A, but we tried that last time and we only got like 5 questions.
Yeah, it's because we're not popular enough. We're more popular now.
That's a good point, actually. We are more popular now. We've got a whole 10 more followers. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, if you're feeling up for it, give us some questions, let us know. And yeah,
all that jazz.
Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share, give us a subscribe, whatever you're watching us on. And we'll see you next week.
Take care.